My beloved, you've come to the end of yourself. You've pushed with all your strength, spoken every prayer you knew, and yet the gate did not open. I saw you there, muscles trembling, heart weary, hope thinning. And I say this to you now with love deeper than oceans, you were never meant to lift that gate alone. The world taught you to fight harder, push further, and be stronger. But I came to teach you something different. Divine strength is not earned through striving, it is received through S. My beloved, I see the weight you're carrying, not just in your hands, but in your soul. You've been trying to hold everything together when everything feels like it's falling apart. You've smiled when your heart was breaking, you've stayed strong for everyone else, but inside, you've been wondering, God, where are you? Right here, with you, closer than your next breath. And today, I want to speak to that place in you that feels forgotten. I know this isn't what you expected, you didn't plan for this detour, you didn't think you'd still be waiting, still hurting. Still asking questions that have no clear answers. You've prayed. You've believed. You've done all you knew to do, and still, the breakthrough hasn't come. You feel like you're walking through fog, directionless, numb, and tired. But I want you to hear this clearly, you are not lost, you are being led, you're not being punished. You're being positioned. I am not delaying to disappoint you, I am working in ways you cannot yet see. I know your faith feels fragile, I know it's been stretched thin by the silence, the waiting, the heartbreak. But do you remember the widow with only a little oil left, what she thought was not enough? I used to perform a miracle. Your little faith is not too little for me, even the smallest whisper of trust can move mountains when it's placed in my hands. I don't need your perfection. I want your surrender. When you reach the end of yourself, that's where I begin. You've been told to stay strong, but sometimes, true strength is admitting you're not, and when you finally say, Jesus, I can't do this without you, that's when I carry what you were never meant to carry alone. You don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to pretend you're okay when you're not. Let your tears fall. I collect everyone, let your heart break. I bind the brokenhearted. Come to me, exactly as you are. I'm not shocked by your weakness, I came for it.
You've wondered if people really knew me, would they still love me? And I say to you, I do know you, and I still choose you. I don't love the polished version of you, I love the real one, the one with the scars, the doubts, the wrestlings, the questions. You don't need to perform here. You don't need to impress me. Come close. Lay down your defenses. I'm not waiting to criticize you. I am here to carry you. I'm not distant. I've walked every road beside you, even the ones you thought were too dark for me, especially those roads. That is where my light shines the brightest. You've been strong for a long time, haven't you? Carrying burdens no one else sees, trying to make sense of disappointments, holding on when your strength was gone. But beloved, it's okay to breathe now. You don't have to keep striving. You don't have to keep proving. You're already mine. My beloved, I see the weight you carry, the heaviness of prayers unanswered, the ache of hope deferred. You've waited faithfully, quietly, painfully. And sometimes you've wondered if I still hear you. Let me answer you now. I do. Waiting is one of the hardest roads, isn't it? It stretches your soul. It whispers lies to your mind. Nothing is changing. But waiting is not wasting. Waiting with me is preparation. Even in stillness, I am working. I know it doesn't always feel that way. I know there are moments you ask, Lord, why not now? Haven't I waited long enough? But hear this, my timing is not a punishment. It is a masterpiece unfolding. If I gave you what you asked for too early, it might break you. But when I give it in the right time, it will bless you. You see the delay, I see the development. You see silence, I see seeds being planted. Have you noticed how deeply your faith has stretched? How your prayers have grown more real? How you've learned to walk not by sight, but by trust? Even when you feel like you're standing still, you are not where you used to be. Look again. You've survived things that should have crushed you. You've endured when others gave up. That strength was not your own, that was me. So if you're still waiting, don't quit now. I know you're tired, but even the waiting is holy when your heart is anchored in me. I'm not testing you to punish you. I'm preparing you to carry what's coming. You've been faithful over little. You've remained when others left. You've kept believing through the silence, and I will reward that. Remember, I don't just give answers. I give myself. And sometimes, what you need most isn't the breakthrough. It's my presence in the waiting. That's where intimacy is born. That's where real trust takes root. Don't measure your progress by what you see. Trust me. Some of my greatest works are done underground, quiet, hidden, growing, just like a seed in the soil before it breaks through. You're not being overlooked. The harvest will come. Not one tear you've cried in this waiting has been wasted. And when the time is right, I will make it beautiful. Hold on, beloved. Help is on the way. And while you wait, I am closer than your next breath. You've learned how to carry pain quietly. You've become good at hiding it behind your smile, your busyness, your strength. But I see it. I feel every ounce of it with you. That ache in your chest when no one checks in. That fear that maybe no one really sees you. That exhaustion from pretending you're okay when you're not. You don't have to hide it from me. I already know, and I'm not disappointed. I'm not waiting for you to get it all together. I'm inviting you to be real with me. I don't bless masks, I bless honesty. And there is no wound too deep for my healing. I know the feeling of being misunderstood. I know what it's like to be betrayed, abandoned, mocked, and forgotten. I have walked your road, and I walk it with you now. Some of the pain you carry isn't just from what happened. It's from what never did, the love you never received, the apology you never got, the safety you longed for but didn't find. I see it, and I hold it with reverence. Let me be the one who listens when no one else does. Let me sit with you in the stillness. You don't have to explain, just be. Let the tears fall. I count every one. Psalm 56:8 says, "You keep track of all my sorrows. You have collected all my tears in your bottle. You have recorded each one in your book." You think your quiet suffering goes unnoticed, but to me, it's precious. Your silent strength, your hidden faith, it moves me. It's not weak to feel pain, it's human, and I made you human on purpose, so I could meet you in your need. That burden you've carried alone, bring it to me. That grief you've buried deep, let me touch it. I am not afraid of your sadness. I do not turn away from your darkness. In fact, that's where my light shines brightest. When others don't understand, I still do. When others walk away, I remain. And I won't stop reminding you, you're not alone. You're not broken beyond repair. You're not invisible to me. Let your pain draw you closer, not farther. Let your sorrow become sacred ground where my healing begins.